Thank you. Zytex the second. Would you recommend immediately starting to study after school? I don't. No. No. We literally have someone in the family who is in this situation right now. And I told them the same. I personally believe, but it depends on what kind of human you are. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, man. It totally depends what kind of human you are. In my opinion, young people, when they leave school, when they're 18 years old, are still not developed in their brain in the sense that they know what they want to do with their life. So I've always thought and think it's really clever, for example, this kid in the family, to take 1 year off. This person right now is doing, I don't know how to explain it. He's working for 1 year. He doesn't get a lot of money. He's just doing having a shitty job for 1 year. Freies soziales Jahr. It's just 1 year of chilling. And this year already helps you knowing what to do in life. Another big, I mean, young people don't want to hear this. I've been the same. I fucking get it. A big tip I can give to Germans. I don't know how it works in your country. If you finish the highest form of school, which allows you to go to university, it's sometimes very clever to not go immediately to university, but learn a job first for 3 years. Because in these 3 years, you're going to become super adult. And very important, and that is the truth of truths, but I'm talking about Germany here. When you apply for a job one day, and you can show you didn't only just study and got a degree in university, but you also have been working in this job for 3 years, learning the job, you will be so much more wanted, so much more. Trust me, I see it all the time. Lisa, everyone around me. Dude, when you did, like in Germany, it's the Ausbildung. It's very... And also, it's good for your brain. Like some law students, like back in the day when I was younger, there was a bit older law students in the first semester. Like, what the fuck are they doing? These fucking idiots. Why don't they come here when they're 18? In the end, these guys were the geniuses. Because they first were trained for years for bureaucratic jobs. Fucking something bureaucratic. So they already had law knowledge from these 3 years. They were more adult. Their brain was more educated than an 18-year-old. And they were far more... was very clever, man. Very clever. Also, because you finished... This is all German stuff, though. I can't talk about other countries. When you finish the highest form of school in Germany, Gymnasium, you are going to perform most likely very well in your apprenticeship. Because apprenticeship is for people without Gymnasium. And then you have a good notes there, man. It's very clever, man. I know I'm a dad here talking about shit like this, but that's what I've seen in the last years. It's very clever, man. It's not even that clever to instantly go to university, man. I mean, it depends on the human. Some people, right? I've known people, they instantly go to law school and they finish it in record time and they're really good. Always depends. I just feel like for normal people, normal Joes that are not geniuses, like I was never a genius in academics, it's better to take some time between 18 and 21 to fix your brain a bit. That's what I felt. I don't know if it's... Maybe I'm wrong here. It depends on everyone. Wait, I'm totally doing this wrong. I have to ban them. What am I doing? I just finished university and I wish I would have done what you said, yeah. Why can't I ban them? Ah, I need to wait for 1 year to pass. Shame. Okay, I'm trying to get to this focus tree that allows me to take Yugoslavia, man. I need to build guns, man. I'm gonna start taking some Russian steel. Well, I have no economy. This is really bad. I don't know if we get the achievement here, man. It's all a bit weird. It's all a bit weird. Thank you, Toro, for the gifted, my dude. Thank you very much. Thank you. Imagine doing excavation even though Bulgaria has nothing. Good job, Tommy. But yeah, it's just really whatever, man. This is just a little monkey achievement that doesn't need any thinking and only luck. So I'm just gonna bring back South Ferdinand the First and then play the Balkan. Who cares? Yeah, just very AFK right now. Companies care more about experience and education, at least in the US. Like, yeah, in Germany. When they look for example, Lisa's a good example. She studied nutritional science. If she would have done, it's not her fault, it's not this. If she would have done the 3-year apprenticeship of a diet assistant, an assistant to dieting, it's a 3-year apprenticeship where you learn about this shit, her chances on the market are improving so fundamentally, man. It's crazy. But it also can work without, man. She still got a job and shit, you know? It's just, if you like don't know what to do, I feel the same. I worked in various jobs until I was around 26 years old and finally decided it was time to move up in the world. It took me longer than most, but I'm now in the digital sales for one of the loudest tech companies in the world at the age of 30, all with just an associate degree. No need for bachelor's or master's. Yeah, in the end, man, the reality of life is degrees are important, right? Sometimes if you don't have a degree, they don't even look at you. But if you can show experience on your resume, man, they take you over everything. Because the truth of life is, and once again, I can only talk about Germany, and that is the truth. I'm talking to high-level lawyer colleagues. They're still my friends. We live in a shitty system. The system is totally fucked. What do I mean? The education system of Germany, for example, is so behind and stupid. You put a human being at university and you teach them all this abstract stuff, especially law school. You teach them all this shit for fucking 10 years. This is law, law, law. And then you send this person to an office, a lawyer's office, a state lawyer's office, a judge's office. And they sit there and they realize, bro, real life is nothing like the simulations, man. Everything I learned at university is useless here in real life. Thank you, Steinmaster. And that is so bad, man. These people should far more, studying should be far more related to reality. If you study engineering, you have to do 1 year internship at an engineering company. If you want to be a lawyer, you should have 1 year working for a lawyer, man. That is so much better. Like, you have all this fake knowledge that no one cares about. I don't know. The older I get, the more I realize all these Western education systems are not very modern. I feel like they don't keep up with the needs of the future in a way. Law school is, I can't talk about law school where I have a little bit of knowledge, not much, but that's just perfect. Law school is so behind in Germany. So behind, man. I recently spoke to a new generation at my old high school and told them that the best advice for anyone I could give was to break away from this idea that you need a university education. Learn a trade or innovate, or you will find your passion. Don't go to university and earn a degree for a job you hate. True, I believe university is important. Like, after all, very high-level jobs, they want to see your degree. It doesn't matter how much. You can work in a lawyer's office for 10 years. If you don't have your law degree, no one will take you. And you literally, by law, not allowed to go into the state lawyer or judge's service. Degrees are still important, but what you're saying is right. You shouldn't just go for a degree that you don't even care about. That's totally true. You should not study something where you don't give a shit. Like me, I did law school because I tried to find a way out of poverty. I never really cared about law. I still think it's cool and interesting, but I was never passionate about it. I was never sitting at home, oh man, I can't wait to be a lawyer, man. Oh my god, fuck that, bro. And that was kind of not right. It was a bit of a mistake. Because also it's really important, that's something I realized too late in my life. If you are in a métier, if you are studying something, if you're learning something that you give a shit about, it's going to be much easier to stay focused. If you study a topic, let's make an example, man. You're a fucking weep, right? You love fucking anime. So you start studying Japanese. You're gonna be really focused, man. You're gonna be, man, Japanese, man. I love it, man. You're gonna be at class every day, fucking learning, man. That's me. Is you run for president of Germany or cabinet position? That was refreshing. No, doesn't work like that. Something I realized lately, especially in the last months. There's a lot of intelligent young people out there that want to go into politics and change the world. The problem is these people have no chance. If you don't make deals with the established parties and suck their dick and listen to what they have to say, there's no chance. You will never get anywhere. It's very, very hard to get there. Very, very hard. Like, dude, I just watched the fucking Daily Show yesterday in Germany, and the Daily Show is like a satirical show that always shows you what's going wrong in Germany. And after that, I watched The Anstalt. It's something Germans understand. It's satirical comedy that shows you what's going wrong in Germany, and you don't laugh at all. You're just shocked. They're doing a great job, man. I think they're really great people. They show what's going on, how corrupt politicians are. And it makes you just sit on your couch and be like, holy shit, man, how do we live in this country, man? How is this even possible? How are we letting all this shit happen? These politicians are so corrupt, and we're just doing nothing about it, man. And obviously, as a young guy, you get this feeling, oh man, maybe I should become political. Maybe I should make a party. I have that feeling. I think a lot of you guys have this feeling where you think, man, maybe I should get involved. But I think it's not that easy, man. I don't think it's that easy, man. No one will listen to your bullshit. And even, I have to also understand, even though you think your ideas are very clever and progressive, 50% of the country will still not like your ideas. Imagine you have really cool ideas, right? Oh, we're gonna do this and we're gonna save the world. 50% of humans are fucking trash idiots. They will just totally ignore you, man. They will be like, fuck that cunt. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's hard to come up with good political ideas. For example, hey, let's make experts ministers and not my friends. But that's just dreaming. That doesn't work like that. In real life, you need to shake certain hands to get to somewhere. And they're gonna be like, the greatest movie to explain this stuff is The Idols of March with George Clooney and Ryan Gosling. Like, you can be super, oh, I'm gonna change the world, but then you need a certain senator to help you with your bill. But the senator says, I will only help you if you make me Minister of Foreign Affairs. So you have to make a deal. Boom, you already have to make someone minister that you don't want to make minister, man.